What's up, Lemmings? Dirt Diesel here. Part 3. I was going to do a maybe a live stream of the results here, but I can give you some tips if y'all don't know all that much. But I thought maybe there's a chance that these pins weren't slotting, but they're slotting. They're not bent unless if they won't go down any further. Maybe they're bent. Well, let's pop one out. See here. Doesn't look bent to me. Now the pain is getting that back in there. So this one moves not that much. So I can pop that one out because it's a pain in the butt getting that boot back in there. Anyway, so they were sliding. They might need some grease. I don't have grease. I mean, they could use a little. Anyway, always good to put some waterproof grease on there. Well, so it is the piston that's seized. So it's just must have been seized down and it's been wearing the pads. Now that knocking, I thought it was going to be working on this pretty soon. So when I initially took off the wheel, and this is what I did. But anyway, to prove or to verify, what you do is verify this is seized up. Is you place your pad this way, take a C-clamp. It's going to be pushing down there and pushing down there, and of course this cut out here for that. But I don't know if there's C-clamp. Well, there is probably a million of them around here, except that they're just laying around in the hoarded junk at my pops. Anyway, but you should take a C-clamp, be able to take a C-clamp, turn it by hand, and if it takes all your might, then it ain't going nowhere. Reason I say leave this, push this on there, the C-clamp needs something solid to push onto, and obviously it's hollow. So when you take old brake pad, well, I'm not putting new ones on because as you can see, they have meat, so they're good to go. But if any part's going to get an indentation, it's going to be there, which doesn't matter because look, they already have a wear marker there. So therefore, gotta make sure I don't. Another thing, make sure you don't have a twist in there, so get it unraveled right. So anyway, talking about unraveled, there probably was upside down a little bit. So I'm pretty sure this seized up. So I was wrong. The reason it was knocking is because I didn't torque these down. I just got them like snug tight, you know, because I thought I was going to be working on it in a day, not driving around like another 3 days. So I think when I took off these, I know, not I think, but when I took these off, they were loose. So I think that's what was making the noise, not the brakes. As far as the bump, I'll show you what the hiss is. Put this back in there, or the hissing rub, not the grinding rub. Anyway, this is how you do it. Get this out of the way. Now, if you don't have a jack stand, put your wheel there. It's a 5-spoke. Get 2 spokes underneath the body there. There's the bolts that go in here that hold the caliper. You want to watch because I'm assuming this is original, but maybe not. These are 14, whereas like this kit is 17, and well, the replacement one, I closed up the box and put it back in the car because I thought it wasn't done or wasn't going to use it, but I am. Now, I guess I'll talk about the replacement one. Now, I noticed when I did the Power Stroke 99 for my pops, because it was seized up and it was old, the piston was seized, but his was pushing that it was smoking after like 5 miles. Anyways, usually they're remanufactured because they ask for a core, because they have a core charge. Core meaning the old one. So I don't know who's watching this, but anyway, I'm at 5 minutes, so I think I only got 17 left on this card, or whatever memory it's going to. But anyway, I ended up keeping the old caliper bracket, and only using the new caliper. And then after I put it away, I realized that the new caliper actually had a Ford stamp on. When I did mine, all the same place, it wasn't actually a Ford one cleaned up. So mine has different, one of my calipers has different size bolts here, and it has crappier boots. But anyway, to tell you what the sound is, put one of your lug nuts on there, and once it gets tight, here's the sound. This is like the hissing. Now you could do this with the tire, but then you can't see what's going on. This gives you a visual, because like it might be rubbing on that dust plate back here, but it's not on even because I'm only tightening down 20%. There's 5 of these, so I need 20%. So I don't know, but that's another way to do it. And to get it off, all you have to do is hit it once, like a impact hammer. There it is, it's loose. Now it just comes off. And see, it's moving. Maybe you can't see that. See, now it's loose. Some models have like a little screw, like Volkswagens, Hondas, that usually gets stripped out when you replace this. But anyway, replace a rotor. So I guess I'll show you another tip, because I usually don't have to open the bleeder valve. What I do is I pinch this with a vice grips. When I bought my Robo grips, they came with rubber boots for the cover the teeth. So I take those rubber boots and I put on vice grips, and I pinch this rubber hose. So if I pinch it down there, it's only a little bit of fluid. I can work out that air without bleeding it. Look at that mosquito. Where'd you go, mosquito? Whoa. Far away from me, hopefully. Nope, missed him. Oh yeah, look at all this dirt from the redneck driveway maintenance. Another video where I was ripping the driveway, ripping the grass that the lawn mowing person don't want to do. But there's a new control arm, not cross member, new control arm. Look how that is. Look at everything else. Anyway, so I'm running up past 8 minutes. What I'm gonna do is if these are the same size as the new one, the full kit, then I'll take off this bracket, which is 2 bolts. And I don't know what is original or not, but anyway. So sometimes I keep the old bracket in to be original OEM, and I just send back the new one, Anyway, so trying to think if there was anything else. Well, 9-minute mark. There's the jack. That's tires being a jack. Oh, here. It's missing 2 valve caps. That's like not steel. It feels like it's either hard plastic or I don't know what material it is. But it's not going to get new tires anytime soon, I don't think. They start drive rotting, the sidewalls. But at Ollie's, 99 cents for a pack of these slime black ones. That, they're better than the plastic things, but I didn't get them because they were better. I got them because 2 of them were missing. And having the plastic ones laying around. I got the metal ones. They're refillable for tractor trailer. I got them by the yin yang, but I ain't putting them on this. So that's that. That's an update. Time to sign off for now. Until later. As always. Drivers, stop driving dirty.